Today I will be discussing the general format of a report that you would use in the professional world or in a class like English 160. Examples where you would use this advice would be for business reports, proposals, and the principles could even be carried into emails that you send fellow employees or team members. First, what is a report? Let's examine how it is different than an essay. On Canberra University's website, they have a table which tells you the differences between a report and an essay. A report presents information, and an essay presents an argument. Some of the other differences are that it's more appropriate to use graphs and diagrams in a report. An essay is meant to be read carefully and has cohesive paragraphs. A report uses numbered subheadings, and is meant to be easily skimmed through. Good formatting for a report depends on the author staying focused on purpose and presentation. You want to do this that way you reach your audience and convey the information you have in the most efficient manner. In order to make your report look presentable, it needs to be organized. One of the ways that you ensure it is organized is by using headings. Here is an outline of a report with what the headings should be. You have letter of transmittal, title page, table of contents, list of abbreviations and/or glossary, executive summary or abstract, introduction, body, conclusion, recommendations, bibliography, and appendices. The minimum requirements you need for a structured report are title page, introduction, body, and conclusion. The other sections can be useful, but are not necessary. The margins in your report should be even on all sides. 2-inch margins are usually the most appropriate and also happen to be the default on Microsoft Word. This is how you can adjust your margins. You can adjust them by moving this arrow left or right, or this arrow left or right. You can also adjust them by moving this line up and down. The paragraphs of the report should be aligned to the left of the paper. You should have single spaces between each sentence, and the paragraph should be separated by a space. It is important that spacing is consistent between paragraphs. If you use a single space between the first two paragraphs, use a single space between the second and third paragraph. To format your spacing in Microsoft Word 2010, go to the Home tab, click the drop-down box for line and paragraph spacing. Before you start typing, you want to change the line space to 1.0 and remove spaces after paragraph. If you have already typed your paper, it is not too late. You can highlight everything you want to change by clicking and dragging to highlight. Then select the options that we just went over. The pages of your report should be numbered, that way a reader can look at the table of contents and jump to any section that they want to read. You only put page numbers on the pages between the table of contents and bibliography. Anytime you write a report, it is a good idea to read it several times and make revisions. It is also important to get the opinions and suggested revisions from peers. They can often find mistakes you have missed. Now you should know what formatting is appropriate for a report and a few tips to help you implement it. I hope this video helped you.